Staff of the Speedway, we appreciate each and every one of you coming out today. It's a thrilling time for us. It's something that we feel is very important to the Speedway, to the community, to the state, to this region. And all of you are very familiar with our late model stock event in October, and it's obviously, it goes without saying, it is the late model stock event in the nation. And I'll introduce some guys a little bit later that can expound on that. But the history that we have developed with that event, it's second to none. I think any driver will tell you that to win this event here, it really puts a star on their career. Nowhere, it's been compared to other significant events and other divisions, but the events it's been compared to, they don't have 120 cars trying to make it. They have more like 45 or 50, so I don't think you can even compare it to another marquee event. So it's significant. We're proud of what we have built here with the event, and today we have a significant announcement regarding that event. Before that, I would like to introduce the people here at the table. Diane Bechamp with Virginia Tourism Department, Vice President of Virginia Tourism Department. Mark Heath, our President of the Martinsville County Economic Development Corporation, and Butch Hamlet, a driver in the series that participates here. And Butch grew up just a few miles from the Speedway, so he has an interesting perspective from a competitor's viewpoint, and Butch is involved with economic development in the county and city as well, so he can bring a little bit of light on both sides. But at this time, I'll get down to the meat of the subject, and then we can carry on with more discussion. So, Diane, if you would accompany me to the beginning this year, and for the next 3 years, the late model stock event here. Well, Virginia is for Racing Lovers 300, and we're very proud of the Virginia Tourism Department stepping up. I think it's going to be a great relationship for us and for the Tourism Department. Obviously, we get so many competitors from Virginia. The drivers that I'll introduce here in a little bit race here in Virginia. We have numerous great tracks in Virginia, so it's just a win-win situation and a great partnership, and we look forward to it. So, Diane.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to say a couple of words on behalf of the Virginia Tourism Corporation. We are so very excited about this 3-year sponsorship. It's been a while since we've been in the racing game. We're happy to be back. We think that racing is a very, very important component to Virginia's tourism. This is a $19 billion business for the state. It employs over 210,000 Virginians, and racing and racing visitation is a very important component to that. We're excited that heretofore this race will now be called the Virginia is for Racing Lovers 300. That supports our 40-plus-year-old Virginia is for Lovers brand. It's one of the 2 most highly recognized slogans in the nation, after I Love New York, or before I Love New York. But it's very, very important, and it adds this brand is going to lend itself to the tradition of racing in a very supportive way. Racing, as I said, brings more people and more jobs to Virginia. In fact, it's a major economic generator. There is more than $714 million in economic impact from racing events and visitation. And Martinsville here alone generates $170 million. And supports more than 2,800 jobs. We're going to create a lot of buzz about this race through all of our marketing at Virginia Tourism Corporation, especially in our public relations and viral and website strategies. There's more to hear about that. We're going to put everything we have behind it. We feel like tourism is very, very important to the state of Virginia, and that Martinsville could really use the boost that tourism can bring, and that is one of the major reasons we're sponsoring this race. Also, this race culminates in a cup that's generated through other racetracks throughout Virginia through the series, as Clay said. So we're very, very proud to be part of this race. We're excited to be back in racing. The last time I can remember was in the 90s when we were sponsoring the truck races. And the governor has been great to consider tourism and investment. He's put some more money back into our marketing budget. And this is a very, very important sponsorship to us because we know that Martinsville can use the revenue generated by tourism. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the Martinsville-Henry County EDC, our Board of Directors, which Butch is one, we offer our congratulations also to the Speedway and to the VTC. We appreciate very much what you are announcing here today. The Martinsville Speedway, as we've talked before, it is, and it will continue to be the most recognizable marketing asset that this community has. We have talked many times in the past about the publicity that we get all during the year, but particularly around the Cup races and now with the modified race with ESPN and other media outlet. We could never afford to be able to buy the publicity that we get free during those periods of time. Tourism, and the EDC's tourism department, is a key component of our holistic approach as we rebuild this community. And as we try to do that, the EDC staff has and will continue to work with the VTC staff very closely. We do this across a wide array of projects, and Jennifer Doss is here, and Felicia Rupert, who work at the Speedway during the races, work with VTC staff as we try to promote this facility throughout Virginia and throughout the Southeast, and we're going to continue to do that. That's why we're extremely pleased that the VTC is announcing that they are partnering now with the Speedway specifically in this way. We look forward to that, and on behalf of the EDC, again, we're very proud to be a part of this partnership in a small way, and thank you very much for the resources that are coming. And you'll hear in months to come, VTC is part of state government. The Virginia Department of Economic Development is also housed in the same building as a part of that. We're going to be using the Speedway more in our relationship with the VDP as we promote this community to prospects. And now that we have the tie-in with the state with tourism, it gives us just another way of leveraging our marketing dollars, leveraging our resources, and leveraging the power of the Speedway as we promote this to people all across the country. So thank you very much.